So it was in 4th grade. So my teacher, Miss Ariano, that's kind of when I heard about it first. So reading out loud was always a thing for me that I couldn't do because I was nervous because for some reason I would read something that wasn't there, right? It just didn't make sense to me. Same thing with math, I would jumble it up. So I was considered a disruptor in the classroom. But really I wasn't trying to talk to anybody. I was just trying to understand, what am I doing wrong? What's going on here? And finally, Ms. Ariano pulled me aside and said, "Mijo, let's have a conversation." I felt stupid, and it's a really strong word that I don't even like to use. But as a kid, that's what I was thinking. Am I stupid? Am I dumb? What's going on with me? And it didn't register because I didn't understand that. And there wasn't enough education around at the time to actually have that full support. But there was a teacher that cared, so that made a difference to me. I still struggle because I transitioned to other schools, but my awareness helped me try to kind of find a way to work around it. It wasn't gone, it was still there, but I would study extra harder. I would try to memorize things before I'd have to read it out loud. So it was more of my own self trying to figure out how to get through it, not realizing that there was a community just like me that could have supported me. I just didn't know. And my parents, unfortunately, just didn't have the education to understand it. I was actually a high school dropout, right? Because I had a fear. I didn't think there was enough support. But what happened was I went back and I went back and I had my placement tests at San Antonio College. And then at the age of 38 is when I graduated cum laude at University of Incarnate Word. So there's always an opportunity. Being a male, it's hard to, as a Latino, machismo thing, you have a pride, right? So you don't want to tell people I'm struggling with something. So to have somebody open up and say, "Hey, I need help," that's rare, in our community. Culturally, you don't get raised to do that. So when there's a community that's willing to listen, for me, that's when you speak. That's when you open up. And I think it's extremely important to make sure that this story is shared amongst others because you can live with it. Well, first off, the name says it all, celebrate. A lot of times we see ourselves in a deficit for things that we lack, but it's really not. So dyslexia is a think outside of the box or a little more creative. What that does is celebrate that and brings awareness to our community and educates. There isn't another organization like this that I'm aware of, until existed, but it excites me to have that name just say, "Hey, we're gonna celebrate you. We're not gonna put you down. We're not gonna tell you that you can't. We're gonna tell you that you can." There's so many kids that get lost in the school system just because they're misdiagnosed or they don't even know what the issue is, and this would be a game changer for our children.